Akron Children's Hospital is getting national recognition for its pediatric care. U.S. News and World Report just ranked the hospital among the best for 5 specialties. Akron Children's Chief Quality Officer, Dr. Michael Bigham, is joining me now to go over the areas where they're getting high praise. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you.
Yes, we have a full list on the screen right now of all the areas where U.S. News and World Report is ranking you high among pediatric care. Some of that includes neonatal care, diabetes. So when you look at all the places where they highlighted all of your hard work, how significant is it for them to put a spotlight on your efforts?
Well, what I think it is a real testimony to the great people we have. The staff, whether it's frontline staff, whether it's the physician staff, and even the administrative staff. I think we all get up every day focused on the children, focused on their care and recovery, and quality's at the heart of everything that we do. And I think this is a real demonstration of that.
What makes you stand out, would you say, in some of these different areas where they say, okay, you are ranked pretty high for a certain specialty? Maybe go into one or two of those areas.
Sure, absolutely. Well, each specialty is ranked on some structural elements, which are what kind of programs exist. There's some process elements. So how effectively do we help support the care and recovery of patients? So those are process measures. And then outcome measures, which is how effective is the care that we deliver in achieving the desired outcomes of those patients. And I think a perfect example is orthopedic surgery. I think the orthopedic surgery ranking is a real demonstration of commitment to each of those structure, process, and outcome domains, but a great emphasis on the outcomes. So outcomes in orthopedic surgery that matter include very high volume of surgeries that are done effectively without complications such as infections. Timeliness of operations, another example in orthopedic cases. And those are just two of the many care and outcomes that are highlighted with these U.S. News rankings.
Yeah, and I know us moms, we're always, making sure that we have the best care for our children. When it comes to neonatal care, explain a little bit more on how you're doing so well with that, because out in the Youngstown area, there's some limited care when it comes to the maternity wards. We're seeing some of those dwindle away. So talk about what you're doing there that's really helping parents.
I think one of the things that's really special about Akron Children's is we have both a great neonatal intensive care unit on our Akron campus, but we have such great regional partners with many of the adult hospitals. And I think the ranking in neonatal care really, demonstrates how a system of care replicated across multiple different regions provides excellent newborn care. It provides it close to home, but it really, through standardization of care, eliminating that unnecessary variation, we're able to consistently deliver great outcomes for those littlest of our patients.
Real quick, while I have you, we are entering the cold and flu season, COVID also in the mix too. Are you expecting big spikes, and what should parents and really everyone keep in mind?
Yeah, I think what's beautiful about influenza, it's a terrible disease. What's beautiful though is there's a prevention, and that's the flu vaccine. And so hopefully you and others have heard we've got lots of availability of flu vaccines throughout our primary care and specialty campuses. We've got drive-through opportunities throughout the region. We spend lots of energy trying to get those resources out to our community so we can try and prevent those flu illnesses. Hand hygiene and flu vaccinations are probably the best treatment. We also have a RSV vaccine that's now available for our youngest of patients. That was first available last year, and RSV can be a real burden for the youngest of babies, and that's a great preventative immunization as well.
Oh yeah, great reminders. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us here on 21 News at 5, Doctor.
Thank you. Have a great evening.